Good evening and welcome to Franciscan Beat News. I'm your host Megan Ritter and here are your headlines for Tuesday, October 15th, 2024. First up, according to Life News, Kamala Harris faced decline in popularity as Election Day approaches. Harris's reputation among voters dropped to 43% positive in October, a 5-point drop from where she stood in September. The vice president's negative rating jumped from 45% in September to 49% in October after she spent the month doing a media blitz with several friendly outlets. Republican nominee Donald Trump received a 43% rating and a 51% negative rating, which was about the usual rating seen for the former president in polling, noting that the positive rating is a tick higher than usual. Harris, who joined the top of the ticket in mid-July, pulled ahead of Trump for several weeks while she refused to participate in a sit-down interview or hold a press conference. Harris's momentum had seemingly fallen in September and October, leaving the race at a deadlock tie. And now moving on into sports, according to CBS News, the Cowboys were crushed by the Lions in their fourth straight home loss. The Dallas Cowboys were walloped at home Sunday, getting blown out by the tune of 47-9 by the Detroit Lions. The Cowboys' fourth straight loss at home dating to last postseason. It was a revenge game for the Lions, who lost 20-19 to Dallas last season after a procedural penalty wiped out of a potential game-winning 2-point conversion. The game was effectively owned by halftime. The Lions had a 27-6 lead after 2 quarters, continuing a disrupting trend for the Cowboys. In Dallas's last 4 home games, it has been outscored to 110-35 in the first half. The Cowboys were at 8-0 at home last regular season, but have been on a home slide since they lost in the divisional round to the Green Bay Packers. The loss dropped the Cowboys to 3rd place in the NFC East behind the Philadelphia Eagles and Washington Commanders. And now moving on into entertainment world, the Wicked director discusses 9 million tulips planted to create the film set, according to ABC News. The Land of Oz will have more than enough tulips to go around. Wicked director John M. Chu discussed the 9 million tulips planted in making the set for the upcoming film in an interview published on Wednesday. 9 million tulips were planted, Chu revealed in the interview with Fandango. He searched that when the studio asked if that many tulips were necessary, "Sorry, we already planted them," was the response. Chu went into further detail on developing a real-life Emerald City for the film. "We built the Emerald City," the director said. "You could walk through the Emerald City, go into the bakery shop, and look at what kind of sweets they had. You could go into the salon and sit in a chair." He also mentioned the Franciscan University and Munchkinland. Chu said directing a movie with this level of set design has been a life's dream. Chu was joined in the interview by Wicked cast members Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erwig, and Jeff Goldblum. The interview also touched on memorable experiences shooting the highly anticipated film, which hits theaters on November 22nd. And now here is your weather for Tuesday, October 15th, 2024. Today's high will be 50 degrees, and it will be mostly cloudy and cool with a passing shower or two. And into the night, it will be 41 degrees as your low, with a mostly cloudy sky and a few showers in place. That is all we have for you today with this Franciscan News Brief. I'm your host, Megan Ritter. Good night and God bless.